Hello and welcome. I am Moris, as I generally am, and am today. We're back with some Caesar 3 to be specific, and well, I've been putting this off for a long time. Way too long, I mean. The thought of more Caesar, whilst incredibly exciting, is also somewhat daunting given that it takes me 15 odd hours to get to one map. And finding said 15 hours and chaining them all together isn't the easiest thing in my life, so got some time now. Got enough time, hopefully, to get to the latest map, Tarsus. Let's eat out. And yes, let's see what the mission tells us to do. Wrong button. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dearie dearie me. Julius, what have you done? That's a great start to the stream. Absolutely fantastic. Please stand by while my computer decides not to do anything useful for the next 5 minutes, as Julius has balked it beyond what is humanly comprehensible. See if the task manager can help us out. Well, I just had to threaten task manager for the game to step right back into line. Now let's see, where is my Julius? Here we go. So after a truly professional start to the stream, welcome back. I am still Moris, and this is still me trying to play Caesar 3. Let's load up our EDL save and see what the map tells us.
And Judea recently joined our empire, but I question the depth of their loyalty. We require a major new trading port in the reliable border state of Cilicia. Build a city of 6,000 at Tarsus to project Rome's power near our new clients in the east. You will be pleased to know that you need not grow food in Tarsus. This desert province has no farmland whatsoever. You must instead import all the food that you need. Many of Rome's eastern provinces chafe under our rule, and our legions are needed on other frontiers. You might face some military threats in the region. Although we have no sworn enemies there, neither do our allies waste any love on us. Defend your city and raise a legion or two of your own. Unlike Hispania or Gaul, where the natives are easily impressed, this region of the world has known civilization since ancient times. Your city of Tarsus must therefore achieve high ratings if it is to demonstrate Roman superiority. Finally, you would do well to show them how profitable trade can be in the Roman Empire.
Hey Marek, nice to see you again. Yeah, I get the feeling that Star Sector has sort of run its course with you, at least for the day. At the very least for today. Yeah, I can understand. I could definitely hear you are not having fun. And if you're not having fun, what's the point of streaming it? Or even playing it, for that matter. I suppose that there's an argument that could be made if you are raking in tens of thousands of euros or zlotys or pesos, whatever currency it could be, or I suppose pesos might not be worth it, of ad money and whatever. So yeah, welcome to Tarsus. We will be building a city. We will be needing this iron, I'm told. Well, not specifically iron, but this mine can turn it into anything we want it to be. Yeah, from a monetary perspective, it's negligible. Yeah, it's not worth it. I mean, even if it were worth it from a monetary perspective, I don't think that's the sort of thing that you want to be doing. Or me, for that matter. So we want to build a city. I think this area around here is very good because we can bridge it over to this area where we'll build a small... I don't want to call it a mining hovel, but it won't be very pretty. Probably a line block, something... no, we could probably do something resembling a loop and then... No, it might just be a line of houses and then with the services at this end. And all the other stuff, the mines, are at this end. That could work. Thankfully it's a desert map, so our wheat can grow twice as fast. Where is my wheat? No, yeah, Caesar mentioned that we will not need... Oh, we'll be needing space for a lot of industry on the islands. So you're suggesting labor camps is what you're saying. That is good to know. For sure. I'll look into that then. I really don't like using these labor hut business, but... Oh no, the trees. The trees. Would somebody please think of the trees? Let's make extra sugar dead. And let's start setting up our first block. Can we make it as brain dead as possible? Most likely. The trees. Yes, Saruman has been triggered. Or maybe he's been invoked. So probably fit my... The forest of desert Fangorn lies at our doorstep. The shrubs of Fangorn. We can't make... Oh, we can make timber, so it won't burn down all the trees. We can cut them down later. In due time. No. Probably want some space here so we can bridge across and do all our porty shenanigans and... So we probably want one space here and do something like this. Because we can make... What fishing thingies again? Yeah, Caesar puts everyone in a better mood. I think me streaming it is a public service, in fact. I should do it more often. No, really, what are the fishy things? Oh yeah, it's wharf. That's what it was. So yeah, that's sufficient. Extend it out. And do something about yay long. No. Something like that. With fire thingies at either end and our bridge and dock over here because our dock can squeeze in. Oop. No, it can't go there. Apparently it can go there, but not here. What's so bad about that place? Probably that. There we go. So yeah, we'll probably build that and... Well, we don't need it yet. It'll burn down before we can even put it to good use. But... Oh dear. Okay, what are you doing to me? Oh yeah, true. Thanks, Marek. I was already forgetting about that. Fun fact. I'm not sure if you're an expert of Pharaoh, but in Pharaoh you can you don't get your salary until you build your house. So that's a lot of fun. So now that we have a block, we'll probably be connecting it up here. We probably want labor access around about these parts. So the people here can go around here. Bloop. So we want 1 tile, 2 tiles. Favor's a lot easier to deal with, absolutely. Wouldn't say it's necessarily less important, but it's a less tricky mechanic, shall we say. The people here will be living slightly unenlightened lives by being 2 tiles away from a service road, so We want this to be 1. Your Marek standard size I've been told, is 88 denariuses. But it's a desert map, so I think it should probably be a bit smaller at 68. That's probably fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fountains, can they cover that? Barely. Good. I do spend a lot of time on this whole planning aspect. It is a minuscule concern. But I do like keeping my... Oh no, 6 was the ideal one. Capacity of walkers, of course. It's like, yeah, it's the final thing you care about. 6 was the ideal block. I remember now. That was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I remember now, it's asymmetrical. That's the 88. It's 76, I don't... Oh. I suppose we can make it 80. 80 is a good number. Now, next thing's next. We want a reservoir. Oh no, we actually need to find out who will buy and who will sell. Apparently there are plenty of people. Damascus buys marble. Hiroshima buys weapons and furniture. Alexandria buys weapons. Miletus buys fish and marble. And crucially sells pottery and grain. Salve super cheese. I wouldn't call myself Tarsiniensis yet. But I appreciate the optimism. Apparently we're going to be needing to import every single thing. Pergamum, a Roman city. Sarmadzigatusa, a distant city. Carthagonova, damn right it's Rome. Yes, I wasn't really going to spend too much time learning how to pronounce it, so Hiroshima's fine. Hiroshima will have to do. Is this connected to water? Yes, it is. It just fills up very slowly. This is sufficient. So yes, we want to be selling marble early on, because that's the easiest thing we can deal with. And then immediately after deal with the weapons. Our timber can be worked over here, I think. Or, no, over here is better. For the labor access. Hey, Blubber! Morning. Morning. Yeah, we can get rid of you. Gonna bankrupt the city by burning everything down we can, but that's okay. So let's get started. And labor this area up. We want people living here as well. For the labor access for that part. Oh, thanks. I'll probably be needing all that luck. One engineer should be sufficient. But let's try and build him on the right side. One doctor should be sufficient. Let's build him over here because he is desirable. Everyone's living next to the doctor. Actually, undo, let's build him over here. Hopefully he won't go crazy and not cover half the houses. And the fountains should be... Oh yeah, employees needed. If only... Caesar man himself. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Not quite regular, but it's good enough. I suppose if I extended the block 1 tile longer to make it 84 long would be better. Oh yes, we should probably connect this to an aqueduct. Yes, that would be an idea. That would be something resembling a good idea. Very uncharacteristic of me, though. Let's crank up the speed a little. Cranking speed commenced. Oh, I could build the timber over here. I won't burn down any more forests, unfortunately. I'll be making lots of people sad. And I have been warned that there is military on this map, so... Now the real question is, in all this, where the hell am I going to put my granary? Probably around here. I don't want my labor walkers to get confused, so... How best to manage it? Make it a road, yeah. Something like this, but... There's something I really don't want is my population de-evolving. Road to the middle of it. Okay. That should probably be better. The road you already have. That would be an excellent idea. That is... That's why you're the Caesar 3 expert here. Whilst I am not. Also, yeah, this gatehouse should probably be shifted one over. Or put somewhere else, like here. I'll get there. That's true. I can't expect to be born good, I mean. Some of us need to have greatness thrust upon them. And I'm aware that was probably a dick joke that Shakespeare made, but... Build a prefecture over here, and build one over here. Engineers posts at either end. Fit something. I can move them, actually, I probably will move them. To this side. I'll demolish you when the time comes, if the time comes. Now, how can I connect you two up? In a way that isn't completely horrible. Here would be the ideal place, but the doctor's already there, so... Your healthcare coverage has been revoked. Sorry, people. Let's stick you over here. No, that's better. This is why, once I click that start button, everything goes to shit. Because all that careful planning that I once had... Yeah, no more careful planning. How are they dealing with that, actually? Reasonably well. The gods. The gods are dicks. The gods are bastards, in fact. Title of a web series that I've never read. I suppose we could put... Rome pays more wages. Oh, Jesus, they're already... They pay 33, let's pay like 37. Make sure the people are extra happy. Anyway, no. Should probably build... This give them more labor access. Technically it would. Yes. I've wasted like most of the money that Caesar so generously gave me on rebuilding stuff that I already had. That was working perfectly fine, but no matter. Now that we've got something set up, I think we should probably start building our industrial area first, before these people get food. Food is for people who deserve it. They do not. They haven't proven to be profitable yet. Also, do we need to trade by land, sea, air, or land? With Miletus. It's a sea trade route, because of course it is, because walking along here is apparently a big hassle. Although Damascus buys marble by land. We'll probably be trading with Damascus then, to start off with. Can my dock fit here? Perfectly. That was hopefully clinical, because I need to build a bridge here. Bridge over troubled waters, as they say. Oh yeah, it's gonna have to be a ship bridge, oh god. There goes the rest of my money. Oocha. Oocha bugger. Okay, this won't be a labor tent. There's still the bailout. Oh yeah, I know. Don't worry. I do know that Caesar is... Whilst he is, well, he's never happy about giving me money. He will give it to me. He won't be happy about it, but... Well, I didn't want to build a city here, Toka boy. You did. Terrible location for a fountain. Here's a better location, and here's a better location. What do you want from me? People are not gruntled. Distant battles, blah blah blah. They've won a great battle against the enemies of Rome. So I should probably start making a recruit of some sort. City's unemployment, yes, no enemies are closing in on the city from somewhere. So let's try and deal with that. 41 denarii. We are not building an academy. Not quite yet. And we will begin by creating the auxiliaries. Now, what is considered bad land over here? Because we know that we don't want to build in good land. We probably want this land, we probably want... This land, not quite as much, but we still want it. This land's probably pretty good too. Anything that's relatively close to the granary, essentially, which might become granary plural, is I guess what would be considered good land. This is great land, because it's the only land that we can industrialize, so... Here is probably bad land, I guess. Incoming raid. Ooh. Now, I certainly hope you mean a Twitch raid. Pa!
You got through those funds.
Yes, I've gone to those funds quickly, but I need to get a military started, mate. My man. Let's just build a very low house. Pa! A blessing for Ceres. Oh, Ceres, thank you for blessing the fertility of my non-existent crops. Whatever would I do without you? Yes, I'm aware that they'll probably just fuck off along the bridge. This is why I'm building two of them. Engineer's post. We need... Oh shit, I need to build a house over here as well. Don't. Build a marble quarry. Well, you won't choose. This should be sufficient for a reasonable while. Ooh, Kaladin. Que figo, it's Caesar. Thanks for the raid, Kaladin. Hi, Jake. Yes, this is Tarsus. A map that's going to be a lot of... Okay, so this too. Yeah, this is not ideal, so perfect. We can build that. We can build a house for the wares. Somewhere. I'm not sure where. Probably do this around here. What do you want from me? Enemies closing. It is likely that they'll attack soon. Okay, quantify soon. Thankfully, there was nothing needed here except marble. Salvete raiders. The people should be slightly less gruntled. Good news. Bad news, we are out of cash. Damascus, save me. We'll be trading all marble above 4 units, because I want to have some for oracles, just in case.
Money grows on trees.
There it is. There it is. I mean, I could always use the bailout from the funds that I have in terms of my salary, but I'll only do that when the situation gets dire. Which is probably going to be very soon, actually. That is a no-no, okay. Rather die. It's death before dishonor. My honor apparently is honor. The merchants should be able to get here by cross-countrying their way along, right? Otherwise, I'm scuppered. I'll probably have to move this to a better location, probably like 1 tile up. Momentarily, if I can even do that, but I don't really have the money to be able to be doing that yet. Let's accelerate time. Merchants, traders. Merchants and traders are being lazy and not cross-countrying their way along. Oh no, wait. Well, yeah, of course, we haven't got anything yet. 85% complete. 2 units of marble. 3 units of marble. So aside from bad Sesame Street impressions, I'm hoping that the merchants do come and save us. In fact, in order to, let's just export everything for now. Will they realize that we're selling now? Nope. Going to be playing Sesame Street Countdown soon. Never heard of it. And I'm slightly afraid of what it could be. I just need to remember to keep sending Caesar his daily gifts of Greek manuscripts. I mean, he is a learned man. Greek is probably like, I don't know, French for the Anglos. Hey, Finboy. Thanks for the follow. Next game for 3 to 4 year olds to teach them counting. Well, I think that's an admirable prospect. Any man who's willing to teach 3 to 4 year olds counting is a brave man, bigger man than I. Some rearranging of the industry will be done. We will most likely be dictatorate. Did look into it, but no channel points. No channel points yet. At least over here. One day we'll have them. I dream. I can only dream. Most likely all of this will be turned into iron mines, and this side will be turned into the... I love how unreasonably angry he gets. Don't you worry, Caesar, we're almost out of debt. We have doubled our mining capacity. I could probably do this. And vastly increase it. Yeah, we can only build one, I'm afraid, but guess what I have to do. I think I'm spending more money on the marble than I am on... I have to wait 12 months. Come on, merchants and traders. Your profits are preordained. Yes. Beautiful. We're officially not in debt anymore. A distant battle. Within the year, and that came. Earlier this year. Yeah, no, that's a trade route. Where are the enemies? Over here, they're all... They're snaking their way over here. I suppose I could turn this all into a big loop. But not while I'm still at the mercy of debt. Good traders. Run as fast as your little legs will carry you. Because I need every cent you can give me. Okay, now that we're actually in the green, we can get rid of you. Shift you along the tile. As far up. Yeah, that's as far up as you go. Special orders. You'll be dealing with marble. You will be going elsewhere. Specifically here. And let's deal with the whole arranging of this area into something. How close I've just delivered. So we can do this. Now everything should be doing fine. Let's see, mines, raw materials, iron mine. Some of the iron mine over here. That's not quite viable. One over here. One over here. Good. We've managed to get an industrial block going with... Oh, I can probably adjust the number of mines to make things... We probably want more iron than marble, given that everyone and their uncle wants weapons. Probably want to connect this all up with a gatey housey. You got your house. I do wonder how you say gatehouse in Italian, because I don't think there's a specific word for gatehouse that's in common use. Because when you refer to gates of a city, they're usually simply referred to as porte or doors. But the words for door and gate are roughly interchangeable. So, where's go live over here? I would love to use a double gatehouse then. Can it even be done? Yes, if I shift that one tile over. So first let's build the warehouse. What's that I hear? Ooh, Kaladin! Thanks for the follow. Cheers. Now, let's try and do this the smart way. You will be dealing with weapons. Nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. You will become gatehouse money running out. Go make it. We always do. Hopefully this should work out nicely. Okay, we've got the enemies at the gates and we have one group of soldiers. Hopefully this will be enough. We need my impeccable micro here, so let's crank that speed down to 80%. And these are Saddam. Oh no. We can't be having any of Saddam. Marmaduke. Jesus. Okay, that's the one. Can you please do something about them? Fall back. Fall back. They have archers. Oh god, Caesar wants iron. This man's gonna be wanting iron, isn't he? Not weapons. Because weapons are so easy to deal with. Just, you know, the end product. That's what people buy. Did he run out of arrows? Chase them down, come on. Give them what's for. Give them that. Well, just deal with the iron for now. So that Caesar can stop being such a prick to us. Probably need someone to stick all the iron though. And we are running low on space. That is something that we are running low on. Roma Victrix. Absolutely. From now until forever, Roma Victrix. Roma. I suppose I could build a warehouse here, but that would kill my marble production. Then again, my marble production is only needed because it's keeping me afloat, I think. Oh, yeah, crank that speed up. This can be shifted up one tile, so it'll only hamper and not murder my marble. This is a very disorganized block, but you'll be dealing with the weapons. Actually, you'll be dealing with the marble. That's probably the best place to put the marble thing, right next to the marble. You'll be emptying, and then you'll be dealing with the weapons subsequently. We can probably send Caesar's iron. Probably sniffs it or something, I don't know. And you'll be dealing with the iron in terms of overflow and or whatchamacallit. The gods are so happy with me because we have a terrible, terrible city with 10% unemployment and falling. What if? And I know this is a novel idea for some of you, but what if we fed these ungrateful orcs? Yeah, thought I'd have to move you. Didn't delete you when the time was right, but that's fine. Let's feed the dreadful oiks, and yeah. Rome shall be very happy with me. Of course it shall. I'm me. Employees needed, finally. You're eventually gonna be needed, but... Feeding your people. I must have assumed. Should you mean exporting all the food for money? I like them not living in utter poverty. Not because it's something I care about, honestly. It's, but it does look good on my resume. I'll probably need a second market. Let's build one for now and see how they fare. There goes, there go. Oh yeah, now we're piling up stupid amounts of iron. And you'll be dealing with the weapons. Set the weapons. Raw material, no sorry, workshop weapons. Oh, can build extra food here. That's good to know. Can build one. Two. Don't think I'll need more than 3 marble. But actually I can, no, I can with the weapon workshop 101, can I? Damn. But I can, yeah, no. That was a silly idea. Build my marble over there. What the hell's that noise? Enemies at the gates. So there's Jenny at the gates as the SS open fire. Nope. You. There's no time to waste. The final battle has begun. This will put us into a little bit of debt, but it's fine. Actually, I can just wait until. The real question is, why does Caesar want so much favor? 80 favor is a lot. Distant battle. I'm gonna build a fort now and just deal with being in debt. No. Can I do it? Yes. Swift dispatch of iron. Well, that could take minutes. And we're out of debt again. We'll probably be in debt. It's me again. It is really me again. We are underemployed now. I guess that's the invasion spot. Let's use our expert micro skills. Bring out the bunnies and the eagles. Bunnies. Emperor's gratitude. Don't really do much for the gratitude though, that's the problem. It's not worth food. Not really edible. Yeah, the economy is, I wouldn't say tanking, but it's seen better days. Alexandria's boat, 500. Miletus's boat, 500, and it doesn't even buy weapons. Hiroshima's. Let's do Hiroshima. It's the cheapest one, and for now it's what? Trading went over 4 units, I guess, I don't know. What is his actual name, though? I don't want to insult the, well... yeah, I'm not really sure what country that would be. Hieroslima. Hierosolyma. That's close to Hiroshima. Yeah, I don't know if that would be Jordan or Saudi Arabia, or if it'll be even Israel. Don't want to insult the viewers from there. The massive Jerusalem. Okay. I thought Jerusalem was further up, like round here, near where the little man is with his camel. Hierosolima, that makes a lot of sense. Oh well. That is one lobby I did not want to offend. Should be west of the Jordan Valley. Yeah. Oh, so that's what that is. Okay. So it's even further towards the sea than I thought. Okay, it's the wrong place on the map. Since Caesar is Prezi. He is most displeased with me, but there you go, you're slightly less displeased than me now. Oh yeah, I should probably build a ship right. No wonder I'm not making any. That could explain a lot of things. I always forget I need to build a shipwright. And I'm very happy that it's a lot shipyard. It's a lot smaller than Farron. Farron's a 3x3, which is very, very annoying. It's anti-fun, I'd say. What do you want from me? Enemies closing in, no one cares. Now that we have the bunnies on our side as well as the eagles. But come on. Get a move on. The Romans picked up Jerusalem and moved over there, clearly. I wouldn't put it past the Romans. Hierosolam. Hierosolam. Hyrule. Maybe that's what it is. Romans go home. They'll leave the running water behind.
You will mock Caesar no more.
So this is when Caesar just gets really super annoyed at me because... And then he's there like, yeah, no. Don't worry about it, I just want to trick you. That's an achievement. Oh, absolutely. But I'm back in the pink. I'm back in the green now. See? Oh, I was back in the green for 3.5 seconds. Yeah. Ideally, I'd probably switch these two around. So you can do getting. You can get them. Start emptying. You can start emptying. No. So empty. Hopefully this works out somehow. Turn this into our iron warehouse and then the other one into our weapon warehouse. Maybe it'll all work out fine. Now people have actually got food, so I hope that they don't complain too much. Oh my damn. Where are the traders when you need them? There we go. Well, we were in great shape until a month ticked over and we lost all our money. Speaking of, why are we losing all this money to? Enemy armies marching towards us. Have some cheetahs and giraffes, I guess. Oh yes, iron. Wait, what? Accept the goods. And you... just accept certificate. Well, how am I supposed to deal with that? Intense kiting, clearly. I wasn't in debt, like, not the entire time. Could you try dealing with the actual enemies for once? Caesar, you can clearly see I'm not in debt. Go away. Stop burning down my city. Go away. Fine, I'll build less stuff, Caesar. I'll spend less time burning down the nature, more time actually dealing with what you want me to deal with. And they buggered off to the fort. I liked having a city, you know? I still have money. Ah, well. There goes my beautiful city. Okay, they've left, but they still keep demolishing everything in the way. I mean, they knocked down a few houses, but it's fine. I mean, they knocked down the prefecture, which is slightly less fine. There we go. Thanks for the tip. The Emperor's respect, so you have defeated the bunch of incompetents I sent to arrest you. You have some ability then. And for that I salute you. The next time I send will be a different matter entirely. Well, apparently the Emperor's just called you back straight up, so I'll just try and keep my favor up and not go into too much debt. Why aren't you accepting the iron? Accept the iron. Okay, good. Okay, now the actual enemy's struck. Over here, okay. So our morale is very frightened, so I'll let them rest up as long as humanly possible. We are merely frightened. Baronopolis. I think I'm making Baronopolises look downright successful, in fact. Frightened and badly shaken. Shaken but not stirred. Okay, they are. Okay, we're waiting as long as possible for this. Okay, I think this. Send that out, send you out. Okay, you are way too frightened apparently. Yeah. Prefects to the rescue. You're all I have left. Prefects, go! Slow is your friend. Well, at least Rome will not forget that I sent them the stuff they needed. What did I lose? Clinic and a prefecture. We lost it. We lost water. That's one. Peace rating -20. Yeah, well, that's the way of the world sometimes. Also, I should probably get rid of these prefects before they drain away my labor. What little labor I have left. And what little money I have left. Accurate. I want an engineer. I want an engineer here. And I'd like a prefecture. Like another prefecture over here. I'd like a doctorate over here. aka clinic. I liked having the peace rating. And we're back in the red. But our favor's gone up. And here, have some African ivory, Caesar. Okay, well you can stop emptying and start accepting, because dear God, do we need this stuff? Are we not trading with Hiroshima? Are they not buying our stuff? Oh yeah, they are. It just looks like there's more weapons than I thought there were. So, Primal Legion. Is still around. Rome pays even more wages. We don't have the wages to give Rome. Also, people, come trade with me. Take my stuff. I will give me money for it, preferably. Have we already fulfilled our quota for the year? No, we're just not selling, apparently. They're just refusing to come along and buy my stuff. At least we can make the Emperor happy by giving him all his iron. Come on, traders. I'd restart in your shoes, you can make it work. It's limping along, but it's limping. I don't really want to have to rebuild everything. This is tagged Italy. Well, I am Italian. Not sure if that's wrong or anything, but... And I mean, everyone knows that Tarsus is actually in Italy. I mean, for all we know, given that the Caesar map is wildly inaccurate, it could actually be in Italy. They fucked up that much. Mediolanum looks to be in the right place, roughly. Just probably shift it slightly over, maybe. Lugdunum, which is Lyon, seems about fine. Massilia doesn't look wrong to me. Capua. Yeah, that looks to be the Gulf of Naples. Tarentum is slightly further north, but that's fine. Brundisium looks roughly fine. I'll believe that Carthago is there, sure. Cyrene they could tell me that Cyrene was all the way over here, and I believe it. Mediolanum. Yes. What a city. Anyway, they want entertainment. Maybe I should give it to them. I mean, it doesn't even cost as much as smack down a theater and be like, you know what, people? AKA Milan, right? Exactly, that's my hometown. Let's make... Oh my god, Rome. Stop paying people so much. Okay, we're already paying more than Rome, so that should make people marginally happier. The tax collector should slightly, and I do mean slightly, make us more profitable than we were before. We need to open a trade route to either Alexandria or Miletus. I think Alexandria would be better. They cost the same, but we can probably produce more weapons more easily than we can produce more thingies. What is modern Ravenna? Yep. Ravenna is still around. It's nowhere near as important or as prestigious or as nice a place to live as it once was, but it's still a place to live. It ain't bad. And it still retains a lot of its heritage, monuments, etc., 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 that it once had. So it ain't a bad place to be at all. Now, where shall we build you? Build you there, but I don't really want to build you there. Let's build you there for now. Enemies closing in. Build a mine, shift it back, more materials, mine, iron. Workshops, weapons. There we go. Yeah, it's not time for the military academy quite yet. It's time for another bunch of javelin doodles. So. Caesar's finally ambivalent towards me. I don't even need 6,000 people in this place. Also, probably build this over here. No wonder we need more people. Bunch of prefects murdering our money stocks. Really tempted to build a military academy, but I know now is not quite the right time. But it's so tempting. No, what we should probably build is an oracle. Given that we've already hit the 750 cap on... Well, you know. You know what I mean. Build it over here. Should build it over here, I guess. Given that this entire area exists only to provide labor. Oh, I forgot to give these guys a doctor. Suppose we can give one. I suppose. Give him Temple to Mercury, that seems fitting. This is coming along slightly better than I expected. Let's build a military academy. We'll be needing employees, I'm sure, but that can be dealt with. They probably want entertainment now. Aside from the whole small this, small that, small blah 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 blah. Yeah. Can't quite afford that, but we can do the main street for now. Like having some modicum of buffer, since we can afford it now. Jenny's at the gates. What more do we want? There's education, right? Which is very strange for me, because Pharaoh, I've probably mentioned this before. Education in Pharaoh is, no, wrong one. Something that comes fairly late in the tree, let's just say. Yay, we're finally getting casas. Oh yeah, you guys needed water, right? I'd almost forgotten about you. Just GTFO because you're refusing to merge, and I hate that. Oh, suddenly we're making loads and loads and loads of money. Loads of money united even. There we go. Make our city nice and beautiful so everyone's happy. Except for these guys who don't get fed. Somehow. But I suppose having a double market for redundancy isn't going to hurt anyone. Thousand citizens. Wow. Can you imagine that? 1,000 people living in one place. That's like... Oh no, that's... like 100 times 10. That's... the gods should be fine. They're all happy because we have an oracle. But they'll be soon wanting another one, I'd imagine. Excuse me. Yes, I may seem like I don't know what I'm doing, but sometimes I actually do know what I'm doing. It's very rare, mind you, so any bit of help is always appreciated. By the way, roughly how many people does one of these wolves feed? Just looking at roughlies, not feeds exactly 57 people. Depends on the distance to fish. And granary. All of them if you have a Jesus around. We are a few years too early for Jesus, but given our presence in the city, which I'm apparently now called as Jerusalem, even though it's in a completely wrong place. Even more wrong than I thought it was. Yeah. You'll probably be building a block around here to deal with housing and all that crap. I'll probably go to here, to the granary, and I'll make it work. Oh great, Hannibal's arrived. Mustafa and all his pals are arrived. These are very bold. Ooh. Hi. I'm glad you're adding in the subtitles there, Super Cheese. I'm afraid people might get a little bit confused without them. So it can vary greatly. It's not like the farms, which are a pretty nice and predictable 180 to 320, 360. Depending. If what I'm told is correct. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Unfortunate. I can build one here. I'll probably be needing it later, not quite yet though. I just get that feeling of needing. Yeah. So, let's build... what do we want? We want another oracle, that's for sure. More processing power for our people. Build it around here. Yes. There you go. Take all the iron you like and GTFO. Don't like the smell of you, Caesar. Now. Given that the city's now finally reached something that I can call stable and not collapsing entirely. There seems to be, now that we've gone through all our teething issues, our growing pains, our... how do we call it in that class I did? Oh yeah, infant mortality. We've gone through our infant mortality for cities. We should be fine. mugged. There's a bunch of prefects here. How are you getting mugged? Like, physically, how do you manage to do that? Bonk. Yes, kitty. Bonk. Oh, I could actually build something there. We are making a sufficient quantity of weapons, by the looks of it. We are making an obscene amount of iron. And we are making a sufficient quantity of an insufficient quantity of marble. Scrap that. We are going to make more marble. Yes, it looks like our traders are having trouble fulfilling all their endless thirst for marble. Where is it? Desirabilities and the commerce. What did Ganian try and tell us? A lower price. So oil is cheaper. That is good to know. What do we want to do? We want to move our workshop. I think workshops are less undesirable than mines, but that is just basing myself on facts and logic. More logic than facts. What do you want now? People are not gruntled. Hopefully this gruntles, huh? What the hell are you? What one? They're complaining because city unemployment has risen, blah 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 blah. So yeah. They want entertainment, I'll give them the damn theater. Yeah, I can't do it. This is the best I can do, I'm afraid. Honestly, I could probably make this whole part more efficient, given that it's probably only going to be serving this bunch of houses. But it's okay. We want bathhouses. After that, we'll be wanting something else, because large castles apparently are the worst thing in the world, and honestly, I don't think I... Yeah, I'll probably fix this up. That can be done. Because I can just move that back, cut across here, add wharves here and here, and then just serve these houses over here. But I mean, I wasn't planning that far ahead. Okay. I must admit. But given that I do have the money to be able to afford it, I can do. No. I mean, we have massive unemployment. Having less people now is not bad. It's not something that's... You can stay... We deleted a market, so we shall need a new market. We shall need a new theater. Theater here. We shall build a market. Where are you? Will you be able to deal with feeding this block market lady? I highly doubt it, honestly. You are the worst thing to happen to this. Oh god. The thieves are at it again, are they? We can build something else here. We can... Oh, actually, a water coverage, sorry. Can we spot and put it there, actually? We can be even smarter, actually. No, we can actually be even smarter because these houses would be without access. What a pain. Good grief. It's valuable experience, so yes, definitely. Invaluable, even, I'd say. So yeah, we couldn't really squeeze out much out of this, but two wolves are on the pad. We could have built something here. Yes, Kaiser. Invaluable. Did mention I did want to put a wolf over there before, so that's free for us. Pretty much. This isn't all the food that we'll be getting. We can make more food around these parts. Perhaps the thing that I most struggle with in this game is being bothered with expanding. No, quite be bothered. Okay, they want pottery. We'll be able to deal with that at some point. In fact, you probably have to go because of... If I extend this out somewhere around here, I could probably make my pottery district over here. In Soviet Tarsus, housing bothers about you. So something like this will probably provide a sufficient level. No, it probably wouldn't. Because you have to get all the way around here. Actually, let's experiment. We have the technology. Let's make something... Jesus Christ, Rome, what with your razors? There you go, paying 4 more than Rome. Everyone should be happy. Let's pretend to build a pottery workshop. Let's make a pottery barn, shall we? And see how far the man goes. And there's apparently poor access to employees, but given that they've got only one way to go, we should be fine. And I'll probably build a loop around here, so I can connect it all to that, and... Oh, actually, got a better idea. Just something like this. This side will be dealing with timber and perhaps even a getting warehouse. I'll put that over here. Whilst this is the side that will be dealing with all the... Oh my day. No food stored last month. Surely that can be possible. Yes, okay, yeah, it is possible because our granary is full. Some citizens want more libraries. Wow, is this really worth killing over? There you go. Have a library. There. Small castle level, that is acceptable to me. Now the people stop freaking out about this. There we go. We've even lowered taxes by 2 points. So yes, first we want to deal with our pottery. Oh, come on. I need you to buy more products. That's necessary. How long is this road, roughly speaking? Just about long enough that I can loop it around without fear of my city burning to the ground. I hope. Yes. That of 60 denariuses. You have excellent access to employees. What do you know? So we want to have a warehouse over here. If I can remember where to go. Special orders. You'll be simply taking... Oh, I guess I have to import clay before you can be bothered to use some pottery. You, Miletus. School of Miletus. We are importing. I don't like that you can't set how much you are importing. It just assumes that you want to import as much as possible, I guess. I don't know. Augusta will fix that, thankfully. Yes, because, like many things, as I always say, this was a feature in Pharaoh. I never grow tired of saying that, because it's invariably true. I'll move them if necessary. Squeezing in those things isn't usually a big issue. That's for the second one. You will be dealing with the pottery. You will be my gatehouse. Oh my. Help. Oh well. The issue seems to have fixed itself. Yeah, I guess I deleted the prefecture here. Oh, the prefecture itself goes in flames. Now that would be something. Wolves. That guy from Star Trek. So, multiple. Could I theoretically fish here, actually? No, because no seagulls. Or is that not how it works? Yeah, you can. Yeah, I think you can only fish by the seagulls, by the looks of it. Yeah, this is... Only bird. Thanks, Kitty. Why is it just a unit of fish sitting there? Oh my... Fuck. How is Rome paying more and more money? All the gods are happy, we've got enough 1,750. We have almost reached our limit. We have massive unemployment, which is good because we need to fill up that unemployment with workshops. We need more pottery barns. Finally, we can accept the clay and get this show on the road. I know I'll be needing to import oil, I believe it is. Can't import olives. You sell those things, you sell those things, you sell... No, you sell olives. Never mind. We will be importing olives. Odds are this will get demolished by that point, and then... because it's still relatively close. Not as close as I'd like, mind you, but... actually... We can inch you closer. Except nothing but clay. And I can be clever about this. Here. I'll do something like this. Sweet. And you will, in due time, deal with olives. Okay, there we go. This should all be flowing nicely at this point. Something resembling water should be achieved, and oh yes, of course. Oh god, I heard crashing. What the hell? Again! Why is my prefecture on fire? You're the worst prefect ever, you know that. What? No likelihood of catching fire. But one over there, but one over there. And but one over here, because apparently we need 15,000 of you to deal with what amounts to one tiny stretch of land. I guess you're too far because you keep getting confused. I really do not know. There we go, anyway. Built the gatehouse. Yeah, that doesn't really help us, does it? Reconnect it to here. I suppose I could shift you one over. Shift you one over. How do I get things working? Now that is a very good question. Shift you two over, in fact. Should be sufficient. Caesar. I think so. Lunch. Down. Let's look in half. Come on, shift round. That shouldn't be an issue. Finally got a gatehouse there so we can connect the pottery to our stuff. And yeah, stuff should be going to stuff, so... Why don't any employees live near here? Also, you should be dealing with the pottery. Why aren't you accepting pottery? Oh yeah, stop emptying. The empty and empty commands are just, I don't know. Your job will be to accept the furniture and or the oil. Oil most likely, because you're on that side. Oh yeah, we need a second market, of course. How could I be so foolish as to neglect my citizens in the second market? Oh no, oh no, 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 can't be having any of those. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. You should be happy now. Please tell me you're happy. Oh yes, of course, the bathhouse. Did have to demolish that, but oh well. It was for the greater good, as they say. As the evil blue space weebs love to say, it was for the greater good. You want gardens, you got gardens, but you're probably wanting furniture momentarily, won't you? There you go. Got the gardens right behind your house. What more could you possibly want? Furniture. Yes, we had established that. Let's go to the third warehouse. Found that this corner just really does not want to be served. But gets served often enough, I suppose. Don't you dare burn down. Why do no employees leave? That is the question. Can they really not get there? Enemies at the gates. More movies for Jude Law. At 8. What do you need for the mounted auxiliaries, actually? Oh my god, Rome. Well, we don't have the money, it's just... My citizens are disgruntled, so I keep having to raise my wages above yours. A lower price. Just what you want to hear. Engage. Right now. You have to ask me now, of all times. We're in the bit of fending off Saddam and Operation Desert Storm and jeez. No, but really, let's do groups over here so we can gladly just a prefecture and an engineering academy, aka post. Damn right you should be happy that I'm giving you this stuff. Apparently no, that was archery. Can we sell furniture, actually? Come to think of it. We can, and it's to Jerusalem, so that's very good. We're slightly inefficient, as in we are overproducing wood, but we can deal with that momentarily. Only furniture. This is all working out very nicely, I must say. A lot better than I feared, given how things were going at one point. Oh no, yeah, these people probably need a fountain. There we go. Everyone will start evolving, everyone will be happy, furniture production is sky high. And of course now people want oil. Olive OYL. Oh no, they want schools, oh god. My pathological hatred for schooling. Can't hide it anymore. I suppose we could build an Actus colony. We probably want a getting warehouse over here. Given that this is a good place, lots of things are being produced here. Granaries over there. We could build a second granary here. I think I'll do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why. That just feels better to me. Surely this must work. Okay, they seem to be evolving and devolving very rapidly. Not enough entertainment, which suddenly becomes enough entertainment. Now it's really not enough entertainment. Let's we can build an Actus colony over here. That should buff the amount of entertainment we are acquiring. We want workshops for oil. We will import oil shortly, don't you worry, girlies. Build a prefecture, build the engineering posts. Delete you, we can make another workshop for pottery. Which is more or less the reason why we left the space vacant. We've lost a bunch of workers because there was not enough entertainment to be had. For whatever reason. There was enough entertainment, now there isn't. Let's build you there, I guess. That should be more than enough entertainment. Now people should come flooding back to the city, telling me how much they love me, begging me on their knees to let them live here. Also Oracle. That's where. That you haven't merged, I'll just stick the Oracle here. Might as well. Let you guys evolve because you have this lovely, lovely building next to it. It's got lots of archways. That means it's good, right? Ooh, well, for once we don't actually have enough iron. Suppose we could stockpile it. That would make fulfilling the request a bit faster. We could build a housing block over here. We could build a housing block over here. I'm liking the idea of building it over here though. It's got a granary. It'll help us feed into more wolves. Probably like 2 or 3 at the most, but that's more food. Although a block over here would be similarly good. It would help ease the burden on this though. As in like we would actually be using this. War V. Yeah. Warvises. Send in the legions. Larari. Well, that's a good block if I've ever seen one. Caesar's finally likes me. He's extremely excited. I hope not too excited. Hope he can keep it in his pants. What did I want to do? Oh, yeah, stockpile. Probably want to start exporting furniture. Oh no, we can only import it. Yeah, no, yeah, export. We can do both. I want to have a decent amount of it on me at all times. So 16 units would be a good amount based on no data whatsoever. Based on no data whatsoever, I say 16 units is fine. One, 2, 5, 6. So let's extend this out. Over to like that. And then do that. And beautiful, we've already got the makings of another block. What we can also do is, well, very simply that. And make me look very clever. Having placed that where I did. No, I suppose not very clever, but I want to know. Guts. Shh. Quiet, Hannibal. Where the hell are they? Okay, there they are. And I think we have enough military to last us for quite a while. As they say, we have power overwhelming. More importantly, we need fountains overwhelming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Once again, not perfectly efficient, but we are doing A-okay. Also, I really like this little reservoir to reservoir thing. It looks pretty. It looks pretty to me, which I suppose is what matters. Engineers posts, just plonky there. We want limb clinic. We can stick you over here, I guess. Oh no. Do something like that. Supply 1. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna be shocked. We want a lot of things. Damn it. Damn it. Don't go rotating on me. So we want. I'm not really sure what we want to put it over here, but we could put something over here if we wanted it. If we wanted it. If nothing else, something to soak up some labor. Which we don't actually need, because we are currently completely understaffed when it comes to labor. Not to worry, we are about to witness a population boom. Caesar's off our case for once. In fact, he... The Emperor's overjoyed at my performance, but can he get even more? Oh, he's so impressed with peace, he's talking about naming me his heir. Massive statue to the Emperor is always good instead of crucial infrastructure or food. Oh yes, absolutely. He doesn't need food, he doesn't need people. He wants people to worship him. After all, how is his hair going to be call themselves Divus Filius if they're not actually been deified? You. Oh yeah, we are massively unemployed. No wonder we aren't producing enough iron. Caesar, now of all times. I don't know. Stockpiling. Today's not a good day, Caesar. Thankfully, the people are flowing in like there's no tomorrow. Oh yeah, these people probably want water. 2,000 people. What a beautiful place to live. What a beautiful duang, as they say. True. There is simply no other Tarsus as beautiful as this one. So I'll build you over here. There we go. We finally have some unemployment, just like we always wanted. Perhaps we should begin importing olives at this point. Since we can. I'm not entirely sure how I'll be able to... I suppose I could limit the second type of food to this block and only give it to, say, a hypothetical patrician block, which would, I guess I'd build over here. That could work. For now it remains a hypothetical, however. Now, given that we finally have some unemployment, let's fix that. Let's just connect you up here. Let's build the granary. Yeah, let's build it there. Look, look. Granary, where are you? Here we go. Oh, I can see that being an issue. There we go. And let's build some wharves. I can't... The thing that tells me, oh yeah, you're producing enough food for 3,000 people, cannot come soon enough. These are hardly the most efficient wolves, but they are wolves nonetheless. Don't you worry, Curly. There it is. Let's unstockpile you. Why do you want iron and not weapons, though? Oh wait, no, industry off. No. There we go. Now that you people being... Let's see if we can feed you people. What do you mean, you people? Sure, someone's gonna complain about that, but no matter. You can get the statue to Venus. Well, temple to Venus, rather. Small temple to Venus. New guy named Venus. Nice try. Oh yeah, let's try. Let's make it so these people are slightly happier with their lives. Given that they live next to the most horrible building in the entire world, the gatehouse. Got some plazas everywhere. Plazas for everyone. Yeah. Oh yeah, you need to. You want to accept the oil. I could even build a block over here, actually. That is not an evil idea. Put me very close to those goods. Build one here, they'd be slightly further away, but still know if they're like far away enough that it warrant get warehouses. How are the gods being served? 2,750. Good enough for a few more minutes, so let's try and future-proof slightly. I can build houses there, so I guess I'll build you there. I probably could build a gladiator school, but will it help? No idea. Can I build it? Absolutely. Looks to me like we have more olives than needed, so we can build. We'll sort of mess with the blockular nature of all this, but we can build you here. Where are you? A working Colosseum. Would you look at that? Enemies closing in, we don't care. If you don't care, then we don't care. We have enough for 3,250 people. So we need another article. What do you guys want? Oh yeah, you want schools. I forgot about that. And you're probably wanting more than one school, because school children are the worst thing on the face of the earth, and they are completely incapable of walking more than 3 meters without running out of breath. Which is completely antithetical to, which is completely opposite, the complete opposite of me in my school days. I was so full of energy. So full of energy and 3,000 people here. Enough to make a grown man hyperactive. Probably want a barber as well, don't you? Yes. Of course you do. Barbara Streisand. There we go. worst idea I've had so far. Oh my god. Gardens 1 and 2. Make sure people are happy with their lives, I guess. Okay. Yes, you live next to a horrible, ugly building. Would some more gardens make you happy? Yes, yes, they make you very happy. As happy as I want you to be, at least. As happy as I care about you being. Will this impact desirability here? In any way, shape, or form? Probably not. Enemies incoming. What's new? Of course you have to look like that, didn't you? Not this again. Why aren't we producing enough iron? Why don't any employees live nearby? That's the question. They should live nearby. Have you just bugged out? Yeah, now you're working fine. It's just you just were not willing to work at all for no good reason. Inexplicable. Yeah, like, I've always liked how buildings can just grow into gardens. Okay, this is fine. They've got everything they could possibly want and will need. Now it's time to focus on you guys. You want no education. Alright, your education, libraries. There you want a library, you'll be wanting a bathhouse. Bath. 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 Suddenly our words. City's going nicely. Unemployment is technically an issue, but once we start getting patricians, it will be the opposite of an issue, in fact. Where do I want my patricians? That is the big question. Do I want them closer to the food, or do I want them closer to the goods? Either one is good. Ideally, this could probably become patrician block, honestly. That would be the most sensible thing. Now, if anyone can tell me, how much space do I need for patricians? Does it have to be a 4x4 necessarily, or... Sorry, a 3x3 necessarily, or can you get 2x2 patricians? 4x4 is the biggest, right? But I don't think I'll be getting that far, given that we only have 2 types of food available. Probably want a third, maybe even a fourth. Cheeky bastards. Yeah. I think I might make them into 2x2 patricians. That's reasonable, right? That makes sense. 3 types of food and 2 types of wine. I think we have 1 type of wine and 2 types of food, so that won't be happening. What could be happening is, first off, I think I'll be wanting 2x2 patricians. At least for now. So we want to be importing wine and the like. The Romans loved their straight roads. So let's do this. So we want to import 2 things. First, we want to deal with food. And secondly, we would want to be dealing with wine. Trouble being, with food, if I put it here, all the market ladies are going to be grabbing onto it like there's no tomorrow. How to deal with the problem? I suppose we could make... Oof, how would we do that? Because, from what I understand, you'd want your second type of food on a separate loop, but I can't really be doing that without... This is already not great, yes, I can tell. You don't want to give any options, right? But I need a second dock, and I know that's bad as well. Because I know that they'll haul ass and go halfway across the world just to get themselves some wheat. An idea would be to use this granary for the wheat. But that means that my patricians might not be getting enough food. That might have to be an inefficiency that I'll have to tolerate. It means that everyone gets 2 types of food instead of just the patricians, but the patricians will be getting wine as well, which will... I just suppose I want to guarantee that it makes them patricians, because... My prosperity goal is 60, right. I don't need them, right, but... I mean, I could have them. It's mostly like, how do I get the wine to the patricians without it getting to these dreadful oiks over here? Because I don't want my entire city to collapse once everyone decides they're too good to work. Because I can see that being a real issue. Now, first off, I'll set you as accepting the grain, but I won't start importing it just yet. Well, if the Underground Insulator won't evolve, I won't grab it. Right, but if I start adding wheat here, the market ladies will start flocking from wherever they are in the city, all to grab that wheat. Problem being, I can't really separate the granaries from the network. Give them only 1 god per pleb block. Oh, okay, that's... I'll just stick all the temples over here. Put Mars over here. I should probably build more temples of gods. They're pleased, but they could probably want more. That's another oracle. There we go. Neptune. Actually, Neptune can stay. Let's have Ceres. The most useful of all the goddesses in this map. The Ceres. Because yeah, point being, I was fairly concerned about them just, you know, everyone grabbing the food, everyone evolving, and then oh, we've evolved, we want wine, everyone grabbing the wine, and then my city collapsing. Because unfortunately, until Augustus, I won't have control over a lot of things I would like to have control over. Food imports would dry up real fast. Yeah. But it will help me reach my prosperity goal of... Actually, how can I increase my prosperity goal? Okay, last year my city lost money. Yeah, that is a problem. Just go large insulate everywhere, okay. I will trust your judgment. Yeah, because that's a problem with this map. I can only... Yeah, and I'm not really sure how I'd do it. I need a separate dock at that point. And from what I heard, separate docks are bad. With what I have, yes. Are they generally bad? Like, can you make separate docks work? Like... What, the dock over here, is it that bad? 93 BCE. Yeah. Would I have wanted it somewhere else, like a less central location? Because I would have thought, well, it's close enough to the industries, but I guess I could have put it over there. It's close enough there, but it's also close enough for importing for the other stuff, so that's what I thought. Somewhere not connected to the actual people. Yeah, I guess so. I would have to rework the city too much to make this viable. And I would have had to use a massive amount of getting warehouses, I guess. That doesn't sound great. My prosperity rating is rising even though it's lower than before. So let's deal with the whole population issue, shall we? Speaking of population issues, we need somewhere to soak up the unemployment, and I know that this isn't the most efficient way to do this sort of thing, but let's build an academy. Like, they're not unnecessary, you aren't going all full patrician, but... Yeah, people don't like hospitals, but I'll just build one over here because they'll just take up a bunch of labor. Go plebs, it's fine. I will. Thanks. Although... Are the gods happy? Yes, they have enough people tossing them off. That's... what did I want to do? And it's the hippo. How many people does the hippodrome occupy? So that's a great labor sink. Good to know. It says only 150, but maybe that's a different mod. Ballpark number. It gave me 150 when I just glanced at it. When I glanced at the map, and it showed me why. Didn't actually show me why, just... Actually, I want to build a block over here. It'll be able to sustain itself, it'll be a great place, and it's a good excuse to clear out more trees. Which I see all as excellent things. Unemployment is actually okay in trees. It caps so you're okay with 80% for Jigsaw, if you pay enough. Oh, the city sentiments. People love me, somehow. Yep. Ooh, I can even go here. Great, I managed to break unemployment is a joke in Julius. I managed to break my Twitch chat, so let's try and fix that. Twitch chat on my phone is just the worst thing ever. But that's all I have. Essentially, it bugs out if the app ever sleeps. Maybe it's my phone, maybe it's Twitch, but I choose to blame Twitch. Let's build a block over here. That does sound like the worst thing ever. I know, it's worse than hunger, famine, children dying in the world. It's worse than all the above. And yes, let's build a block. Oh, I'd say like this. Wait, one. No. Not one. 1, 2. Four, 5, 6. That looks about right. But yeah, and I can set my phone so it sleeps after 30 seconds of an activity, you know, the whole shebang, but... Look at all these pretty trees. Whoops. No. This shrubland has got to go. Not even the shrubs are safe from Romanizing God. Which I guess could be translated into Civitas Ferre if Eisen means iron and Grad means city. Probably doesn't mean city, but sounds close enough to Grad to me, so. Why somewhere gets a tick whenever you remove a shrub. Okay, enough torturing. Poor Fairby. Oh god. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You definitely want people living over here. Too few jobs for the existing population. Who'd have thunk it? Let's make some jobs for the existing population. And all the future population, in fact. We need another... many people. Small temple to Ceres. The Emperor's gratitude. Caesar, you aren't Emperor yet. Caesar, you've barely been born. 10-year-old Caesar running around shouting orders at me. At least she's actually alive in this time period. Yeah, he wasn't the Emperor. Not even. I mean, I suppose, if we want to be technical, wasn't Augustus never technically an emperor? He was just like the princeps and, yeah, first citizen. Blah blah blah. I am not the emperor, I'm the first citizen. Because we pathologically hate kings, but, you know. Wink. And then eventually there was like the, what was it called? The Initiate. Dominate period. The BDSM period. Yeah. They set up the cult of the Emperor. I mean, it was either that or the cult of the Sun God within Elagabalus. I'm sure there were other options in those two. And Caesar after death became venerated as a god. He did, and Augustus became Divus Filius. I'm glad to see some love for Elagabalus and the femboy cult, yes. Oh, no wonder he was so damn good at ruling the city. He was a living demigod. Not everyone had his credentials. Not everyone could have them. Prefecture, deal with here. Femboy cult. I mean, when you give a very, very horny teenager power of life and death over what effectively amounts to a vast portion of the entire known world, things can get very awesome very fast. Gets hauled by red cloaked soldiers inside the Plumberium. I'm sure Elagabalus would like that. Could have found some enjoyment in that, I'm certain of it. So like this would be a good place to build a dock and a certain thing, but I don't want to crash my entire economy by building a second dock, so... Or rather my entire industrial sector, more than my entire economy. And have to keep it separated, and it's just like... Yeah, probably not worth it. Hey, this is just like playing Rome, Total War. Just like Rome. Oh yeah, you guys want the barber or schools. Very sorry. Very sorry didn't provide schools. Good joke about when Caesar pointed some goals into Rome and said this isn't joke. Goals are breached of Pomerium, they're asking for directions to the Senate House. Yeah. I remember that from Historia Civilis, but I haven't gotten to that in the biography of Caesar, which I've been reading for 2 years and I will eventually finish. It's because it's in my bag and I just never get time to read it. I always forget. Oh, it's not in the biography. I expected it to be, since a lot of things are. I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember this from Historia Civilis, but... That's a shame. That is a crucial part of Caesar's life. The Gauls breaching the Pomerium and asking for the Senate House. Where is Oracle? Keep Oracle. Yeah, let's go do it. Over here. Only 2 carloads of marble, which I have none. Shocking. There we go. The world is now a marginally better place. Barber, come on, show up. Barber Streisand. Well, yeah, we should probably feed these people. Come to think of it, I just made a massive favela. Worf. 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 Absolutely barbaric. Now that's something I'd expect from, say, Super Cheese, or from myself, from you, Merrick. I'm so proud of you. You also deserve to rot in hell nonsense. This is what peak comedy is like. Oh yeah, we want to actually provide them with non-terrible things. So build a road. Road. This road will be leading to some beautiful getting warehouses. Oh my god. Did the zebras make that sound? Fish would agree. Nonsense. No needing to work in hell. Nonsense. Yeah. Build markets, distribute orders. Tasty, tasty, tasty food. What a city. I mean, it's definitely come a long way. It's got 3 blocks and a sort of, well, I won't call it a labor camp, but definitely come a long way from where we began. Started from the bottom and now we're here. As the saying goes. A friendship camp. Oh, I like your outlook. A happiness camp. Build a prefecture. If you build you there, will you? No, you won't build it. So you realise the flyer was a scam and there's a waste of only garum for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm just someone likes garum out there. I, for one, love fish, but I don't think I love it to garum levels. You'll be doing nothing except getting pottery. You'll be doing nothing but getting furniture. We'll also be increasing our export limit. No. Just from 16 to 24. 28. Fermented guts is not good enough for me? Not that it's not good enough for me, no. As a proud inheritor of the Roman tradition, allegedly, no, fish guts is what I've always wanted. I just want something to eat my fish guts with. Funnily enough. palm of my hand's gonna have to do it. Oh wow, we are hitting new levels of absolute poverty here. Time for some markets. Put one over here, put one over here. Roughly on either side of the block, so hopefully that'll... How are the gods doing? They're happy, they've got enough for 5,025, 250. Face reveal, Garum chugging stream when. As I've said, perhaps in my dreams, face reveal at 1 million subs. Either that or if someone gives me sufficient incentive to reveal my face. I've never had Garum. There is Colatura di Alici, or Alici, which is a similar thing, and is roughly follows a similar recipe to Garum, in which they take a bunch of fish, they brine it, and they put it on the heavy weights. They took a bunch of whatchamacallit. I think not sardines, but a similar fish to sardines. Similar small fish. They press it down, and this brined fish leaks through the cracks in the wooden barrels, drips down to a cloth, which filters out the nasty bits, I guess, somehow, and you're left with this fairly clear-looking sauce, browned. Apparently extremely tasty, I'm told. I would like to try it. I think we need our edutainment first. Variations are still popular in Asia. Right, there is fish sauce, I believe, in Vietnam. It's very popular. Been to a Vietnamese restaurant. I don't think I had any fish sauce by itself, but most things had been cooked in it and they taste delicious. I should probably focus on what I'm doing. So, just talking. Amphitere. Yeah, let's build one. Probably some kind of feather bird here. Nope, not you. Bathhouse. Bathhouse. Okay. Barbra Streisand. Put it over here, I guess, I don't know. In Europe, it almost died out, yes. It's very much, the fish sauce I was talking about is made more or less in one place. Chitara. So, it's not exactly popular. Made by local monks, I'm told. Or at least was made. Now it's probably made by most anyone who traditionally makes it, I guess. Who would have thought? Yeah, I mean... It's something that seems very icky to us Europeans, I suppose. Or us Westerns. But yeah, it was very popular back in the day. Very, very popular. Unbelievably so. Dun, 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 dun. What a stupid amount of schools do that sounds beautiful. Probably goes conquered Italy and they were like, nope. Oh yeah. They just wanted sausages and beer and whatever the Germans eat usually. So we're dealing with stupid unemployment. Not to worry, we have a solution. Sauerkraut. Oh yes. Only the tastiest food, aka sauerkraut. Yeah, let's just tank my unemployment down by a decent chunk of building that. Hey, it's not fish guts. I'd rather the fish guts, honestly. I've had sauerkraut a few times and I've never enjoyed it, to be honest. chariot makers, they probably need stuff, right? What do they need? Probably wood. I like beer, yes I do, but... No. What can I say? You should expect the unexpectable. I assume these guys need wood. They need to get wood. No. They just make chariots. Yep.
I've never seen so. I'll tell you what.
How's that? Cornelius too.
I've never been past so many unemployed citizens before.
Auriga Celerus. Ah yes, the fast chariot. In Pharaoh they do require wood, I believe. But they're a military thing. The Hippodrome has been built. Do the auxiliaries, mounted auxiliaries, require anything? And are they any good? They use Eldar gateways to mount the chariots. Like these mounted auxiliaries. I've never seen anyone use them. Are they just faster than like legionaries but weaker, I guess? Mounted don't need anything, okay. In Pharaoh they needed something because chariots were like the best thing you could have. They are crap but sometimes useful for speed. The speed wagons, I see. How many people can fit here? Not enough. I mean, I don't want to say it, but it seems that I've finally managed to understand basic block construction. And I've gotten it down to enough of, I won't call it an art or science, but 5,000 people, wow. Apparently we are eating more than we are producing, however, so that could be an issue. Aww. That's how people describe you. Sorry about that. I'm sure you are more than sometimes useful. You're in fact probably often useful, I'd like to imagine. You're much better than the mounted cohort of Roman auxiliaries, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And I agree. You could be a princeps one day. Of course, we can all aspire to be the first citizen. I myself dream of one day living in a world where everyone can feel like their first citizen. Ascend to godhood and end democracy? Hell yeah. That's what we're waiting for. That is the dream. Oh, apparently we're now in debt. How did that happen? How did that happen? We ended up in massive debt while we weren't looking. I think less. We'd sit around drinking wine, shouting pa and complaining that I'm in debt. Are charioteers that expensive or something? I don't know. Or the Hippodrome? No, the Hippodrome wasn't that expensive. 2,500, sure, but how are we losing this much money? Are the imports really murdering us this hard? Jeez. They haven't been buying. They haven't been buying. No one's been buying. I can see the problem now. We're not exporting weapons because we don't have weapons because we are. Let's save the game because I still think this is salvageable. That's Tarsus. It's very much salvageable if I just cut off imports for a while. Oiled up furries. There's a scary thought. We need a market supply of oil. It's right here. Go get it. Come on. Chop chop. You're really market lazy. What is taking you? What's going on with my city? Guess we can build some forums to stop the horrific hemorrhaging of money that we're doing. But really, it's... I think Corsica was traded or taken by the French at some point. And the year after that, Napoleon was born. It was held by Genoa previously. Genoa. Imagine being French. No, I don't want to imagine. That's something I'd actually actively like to not think about. The possibility of being French. That's a scary thought. Damascus buys, Hiroshima's buying, Alexandria's buying, and Miletus is buying. That wouldn't help. Napoleon could have been a proper emperor, but Italy was a mess back then, yes. He would have probably ended up serving under the Austrians, I guess. Or under the Savoyards, and I mean, he was even offered... no, I think he offered to fight for the Russians, I believe, at one point. Wasn't quite a bajillion at that point, there was probably like 5 or 6 major ones. So there was like Austrians in the north, Venice, Grand Duchy of Tuscany, Sardinia, Piedmont, Papal States, and I think 2 Sicilies was under Spain, I believe, so those were the main ones. There's also like the Duchy of Mantua, stuff like that. There's more little bits of Italy here and there that are independent, but doing very little. Kingdom of Sicily, I cannot remember who it was under. Yes, it's either under 2 Sicilies, which was under Spain, or Naples. They trade around a lot. Like it's... By the reunification, it was 2 Sicilies, though. And they had the Bourbons, but was not connected to Spain. Taxes in. Trade receipts. One of his marshals, Murat. Yes. The Dandy King, I believe they called him. Handsome fellow. Very flamboyant and good with ladies, I hear. You're thick today. Been eating too much of that apple pie, have you? Also shot by Italian firing squad. Star Sector isn't Italian. Oh no, you mean Murat, yes he was. Thought you meant yourself. You've seen the pie, betrayal. I have seen the pie. It looks very tasty. I must admit, if I were there, I'd be eating the pie as well. Come on, financial situation. I've seen the in-out on the thingy. Net in-out, it's positive. Now that we're actually collecting taxes. I mean, the people would hate us even if we weren't collecting the taxes, so. You need supply for... Jesus, that's 2 markets already. How many more could you want? Well, yeah, you need water, and I understand that. That I can understand. And I can't blame you for. Wish you had pie. Oh yeah. If I had a pie, I'd love to have lemon meringue. That's my favorite pie. Lemon meringue pie. I was going to have bolognese today, but the meat was out of date. Oh, sorry about that. But hey, I'm glad you like lemon meringue. It's great. My mother makes a pretty good one. Something I'll always be grateful to her for. The lemon meringue pies. We want culture, we want prosperity, we want population. We can slow the game down. And we can save this as Tarsus 2 now that we've recouped the situation. Yeah, looks like food's starting to become an issue. From the non-issue it was before. It looks like we need slightly more wolves. We can't really do that without disrupting everything. Could do something here actually. The gatehouse lake. Your mom makes a super tasty one. Always ask her to make a one. Yeah, me too. God, I love that pie. No. You can go, you can go, you can go. I mean, it's such a small loop that I can accept this level of inefficiency. I suppose. Of de-looping. Yeah, it should work. And if anything starts devolving, I can catch it. Only when you finish Tarsus. Don't you worry. I'm doing my best here. Worf. No, apparently there's no Worf here. No Worfs allowed. Hum, delay, hum. Oh, really? Why? You know what humble pie was in the Middle Ages? Afraid not. Thought it was just an expression, but... see if we can make slightly more money like this. Nobles hunted venison and took meat. I reckon you got to eat the pie of innards, so that was the humble pie, I guess. Well, innards are always tasty. Not doing too poorly in the money situation, so let's try this. More wolves. More wolves. Trumming pie. Why do humans invent these things? Because humans are hungry. And there's never enough food to go around, so... until very recently we... as is often said, you never throw away anything at the pig, right? It's an expression probably in many languages, but it's definitely one in Italian. That is, del maiale non si butta via nulla. So every single little piece of pig that exists, like every bit, even the blood is used, causes black pudding, I believe, in Scotland. But in Italy we make a similar thing called sanguinaccio. You might as well connect it all up. Black pud really is tasty. Good to know, because I've never had it. Let's switch YouTube around. I'd love to try it sometime. If only for saying, I've tried black pudding. And who is this? Did I hear a follow? Ooh, Basilio Don has followed. Thanks for the follow, man. Shipyard, here we go. These things are a nightmare to me. You are forced to have some when you first moved up there. Ooh, wow. Sort of an initiation rite into being Scottish, I guess. I really don't want to have to import the food, but... eat haggis and black pudding. It was very good, and haggis was nice too. Rite of passage. Yeah, I'd like to try it. Definitely. What do we want from life? We want prosperity, which means quality of the city's housing, yes. Too few academies, but actually we want more theatres. Because that's how it works, apparently. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Broadway. Do you mind? Above average theaters. Very good coverage for theaters, in fact. Excellent. Tonight on Broadway, Karen jokes on improv. Yeah, off we go into the boats. Improv boating. 3 amphitheaters. Our culture's already looking tolerable, but it's our prosperity that needs to grow. I want to do that by producing more food. It would require some rerouting here, serious rerouting in fact. Do that of creating more lakefront property over here. But I think I've made the most that I possibly can here. Here there's some room for improvement. If I built something over here, that could work. But a small block over here, that could be an idea. Cut out some of the houses over here, and you as well. Definitely built a block over here, self-feeding, self-sustaining. And we've gotten pretty good at it, so it shouldn't take too long. 1, 2, 3. In fact, we could probably generate a stupid amount of food here. I mean, just by doing this, we're probably generating enough food. So we want to use. Decent place. I do love how my city just degenerates at some point. When I'm just there like, yeah, I just want to get this over and done with, and everything just starts generating to unbelievable levels. I really probably need a clinic. Caesar. Caesar. Would I want the granary over here, or... I want the granary here, so it's relatively accessible to everyone. Bish bash bosh. We want prefectures. We want engineering areas. We want the granary. Okay, there we go. Bish bash bosh. That seems to be working nicely. We want a marketplace to ensure that quality of housing remains adequate. We want to see how the gods are doing. Everyone's pleased. Barely. We want to remove Venus, I guess. Because the military, the guys near the forts can have Mars. That seems very fitting to me. Tiny little details, but they matter. Here or something, I don't know. Oh, you'll find out. Let's build an oracle over here. I don't know. We already well and truly surpassed the population goal, so we want you though. Where are you? Wharf. That's 3 wharves. That's 5 more wharves to be feeding our people with. That's hopefully sufficient. Admittedly, it will cost us 1 wharf, so it's actually only an increase of 4 wharves. Okay, good. No. What a mistake of the maker. Should be inching ever closer to having a functional city. Okay, so fishing boats can reach somehow. They just squiggle their way around and then start fishing over here. Our population goals are fine. Campus Marcius. That can exercise summer camp business idea for and confusing entrepreneuring Italian. Yeah, you guys want gardens, you guys want plazas, we want this, we want that. And holy fuck, we're gonna have to build a lot of getting warehouses over here. Stream died there. That's unfortunate. Trying to refresh, but it's not working. I can still read your messages. OBS still says I'm live, but that doesn't mean much. I blame Twitch. Prosperity rating is rising. OBS still says I'm live, but I can You definitely tell I'm having some kind of issues, yes. Maybe OBS is glitched and it's lying to me. If I can remember where these things are. My internet seems to be going badly, but not completely busted, which is good. Let's try and ensure that the quality of my city's housing is slightly better than I want it to be otherwise. At least on average, you guys want education, of course you do.